What is going on, guys? We got in a new medic weapon to unlock for our weekly Tides of War challenge. This time though, introducing an all new class for the medics to choose from. The Commando Carbine falls under the new Carbine section, branching heavily away from the typical submachine gun class, with having the best damage, accuracy, and control out of all the medic weapons, but falling significantly short in hip fire, rate of fire, and the ammunition it carries. Its big feature though is the suppressor that already comes pre-equipped with this gun. And let me tell you, I was honestly shocked how many times players could just not figure out where I was shooting at. Over and over again, I would be shooting at a player and having a player run right by me as I was doing so, having no idea that I was just right next to him, blasting his teammate with my carbine weapon. Even if I was missing shots, you would still see players just running around in circles, trying to avoid the bullets that were coming in on them, having again no clue of where it was at because the suppressor I had equipped made me pretty much silent on the battlefield. It was getting so crazy. I was having moments where players were just laying down right next to me after I just blasted some of their teammates, not picking up the silent shots that I was shooting. Now, I will say I was on the other end of this gun in a few occasions, and you could definitely hear the shots. So these situations where players were laying down right next to me may be an extreme situation, and players might have not gotten used to picking up on the suppressed sound as of yet. But nevertheless, it is by far the most quiet weapon in Battlefield 5, and a weapon, if you want to stay silent in the shadows, will be the one for you. Now, with that all said, if the suppressor wasn't crazy enough and you weren't already just hyped up to hear that you can have a weapon in BF5 that's suppressed, well, it gets only better, as in close quarter combat range, it's a one headshot kill, so it's definitely a pretty beast of a weapon. It almost sounds OP and too good to be true by how I'm making it seem right now, but it definitely has its drawbacks. Like I said earlier, its ammunition is pretty low, and even though you can two-shot players from those mid-range distances, once you begin to extend the range out to this gun to something similar to like the sniper guns, you'll find yourself putting 3 shots on players, making it kind of overall a strange weapon to use. It has that powerful one headshot kill in those close quarter combat ranges, but those further ranges, even though it has great accuracy and things of that nature, it actually begins to dramatically decrease with the damage you'll do on enemy players. It also has a pretty slow rate of fire, which is 93 rate of fire for this gun, which puts this weapon somewhere between a bolt action rifle and a DMR. So it's faster than the Kar 98, where you don't have to leave aiming down sights after each shot, but not quite as fast as something like the ZH-29, which is pretty slow already as it is. Because of this and its decreased power at further distances, you're left with really relying on those headshots in those close quarter battle engagements. Because even though you could just two-shot body kill an enemy player, the second shot is so slow that anyone who is battling you in close quarter combat ranges with any other weapon besides a scout weapon will most likely beat you. So definitely keep that in mind when you are engaging players in those close quarter combat ranges. Another feature that limits the OP nature of this gun is its decreased bullet velocity. What helps make this gun so quiet in the first place is not only its suppressor, but its subsonic rounds. Because of this, firing at players even at mid-range, let alone those further range distances, takes a noticeable amount of time. Because of this, you'll definitely want to choose the high velocity bullets, even though it didn't even feel like it helped me all that much with the speed of my rounds. Regardless, you want to take as much advantage as you can to try to increase the speed of your rounds, as again, even from mid-range distances, you'll find yourself really having to have to lead your shots because of how slow these bullets end up shooting out. I also did the machine bolt, which improved my rate of fire to 109, which on the flip side did bring my control down a little bit, but it did give me the increased rate of fire. But overall, that kind of felt like the same with the velocity rounds. Didn't feel like it made all that much of a difference. And then I did the quick aim to start off the specialization list, and finished with the extended mag, which moved my magazine up from 8 to 11 rounds. The nice thing is reloading this gun is a breeze, so you won't feel much of a pain doing something like that. But again, what really makes this gun special is its silent nature and that one headshot kill from those close range distances. So you'll get a chance to play super aggressive as a medic, running up to your allies as you're trying to revive them, while taking advantage of that one headshot kill enemy players who are rushing you and your teammates as you're trying to help them up. But what do you guys think about this new gun? Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But that is it for you guys today. Again, I always appreciate you guys being here. I am Livin', and I'll catch you guys again later.